Hey friends, John 10:27 says, "My sheep hear my voice. I know them and they follow me." If this is ever a scripture that hasn't made sense to you, let me help you. So, over 20 years ago, I worked out of a large animal vet's home, and over at his barn, he had a flock of sheep. And sometimes the mothers would reject the babies for whatever reason. And I had the privilege of getting to raise them for however many months they were with me. Now, it was a form of shepherding, but it wasn't the same as being out with them day and night. But what I did was a form of shepherding because I was raising them, I was bottle feeding them, I weaned them, I was with them all the time. I took them home with me on the weekends to help my boss out, and they followed me. This is one of those little guys right here. Sweet. Such a sweet time. I absolutely loved it. I loved every part of taking care of those babies, and I never knew that the Lord, with that experience, would bring that forward over 20 years later when he called me into ministry and make it make sense. So my boss had to travel and he needed me to go over and feed the whole flock. So I went over and I stepped in the pen and all the other sheep scattered. But the one that I had raised that I hadn't seen for months stepped forward because he knew me. He knew my voice and I knew him. That was such a profound experience for me because I hadn't seen him in so long and I wasn't expecting that. But he knew me, just like the Father knows you. I know how much I loved those babies and cared for them. How much more does the Father love you?